How's everybody doing? It might be the fact that I always get on this thing and that's what changes the sound. That could be it. Yeah, and every time when you get on, yeah, that might be it. Well, let's find out. Let us find out. Cuz that says 100. No. Nope. That's exactly what it's supposed to be. All right. Welcome back, everybody. This is MrHardcoreMode, where nothing's easy. We are back with more Pathfinder, Kingmaker. I was about to say the wrong one. We are going to dive right back into base management now with Pathfinder Kingmaker. I also I went up and put 2 hard rants up on the channel. Go ahead and check that out to your leisure. We gotta go make Venom Mui. I have the ability to do it for free. I added it to the game because I'm not paying large amounts of money to fucking make characters. So we're gonna go ahead and make Venom Mui right now. And you're gonna check out his character, a female monk. We're gonna check that out right now. I'll deal with all this later. I just want to make his character first off. Go ahead and do that right now.
Hello, my savior.
Oh. You
asked if we'd meet again. And here I am.
Yeah, I don't know if I can trust broccoli, but yeah, she's here. But somehow I am able to trick ChatGPT to make some stuff. And when I was making Venom's character, I was like, do this please. And then I was like, oh shit, it's working. And then I was like, well, can you do this? And then out of nowhere, they were just like, what are you trying to do? Nothing, I'm not doing anything. And then it pulled it off and I was like, okay, this is fucking great for his character, but I can't put this on YouTube. So I had to reverse track what I was making.
I see your fate has changed since last we met.
Hold on, I want to put myself up here. Make myself a little bit smaller. I'll put myself right here. Let's see if it measures up to the
Now you are the ruler who will
a little bit taller. Wish I was a little bit taller.
determine the destiny of these lands.
Right.
I am their living heart. The whisper of the wind.
What you talking about?
The strength of rivers.
Right?
The luxuriant growth of the meadows. Do you wish to touch this power?
Is there a chance to say no?
I will show you a place where we can finally meet in flesh, you and I. Deep in the woods, there is an old mossy ruins, long abandoned, nearly swallowed by the thicket. There is an old tree growing among the stones in the yard, which I remember as a seed. A shadow under its green crown I call my verdant chambers. Visit me there, my lord, and come alone. A nymph's reward awaits you.
That sounds kind of sketchy. I hope I'll be well rewarded for my efforts. I did save you along with all the precious flowers and bushes.
Oh, I offer much more than you can imagine, my brave protector. I only need meet you face to face, for here I am weak as an apparition. Come, I will be waiting.
You know, I got a kingdom to fucking run. Did that ever fucking occur to you? Yeah, so it's got work to do. A just reward. Now we're gonna We're gonna believe all women here. Okay. Hey, you're the local baron now, right? Congratulations. The Stag Lord was a real bastard. It's a good thing you killed him. Sometimes justice still triumphs, right? For what it's worth, I've decided to move to the capital. Living at Oleg's is horribly boring. But here, look around. I can feel a rhythm of life. Okay, well, I want to make a character. Oh, it's going to be weird because of the mod. Give it a minute. Yeah, give it a minute. Okay. So I'm gonna make you a monk. We'll see how it turns out. There we go. A lot of these ugly characters. He's not bad. Yeah, not bad. That is also an ASMR. All right. Let's make Venom's character. We can do it, everyone. He's an ASMR fucking monk. What kind of monk? I'll figure it out. All right. Pretty cool. ASMR, female. A little bit dainty. Well, she's not that skin color. Not black. I'm sorry. Oh shit. Don't let me die. You're gonna be fast as fuck. Match the hair with the character that we see. Thought about duelist, but we're gonna do monk. Nice, not bad. I'm gonna change it to green. There we go. We're gonna do traditional monk. Traditional monks walk the strict path of discipline, which thousands of predecessors trod before them. They sacrifice the freedom to choose their power in exchange for steeled willpower and the thrust set of traditional abilities. They sacrifice the freedom to choose their power in exchange for steeled... Oh, wait, was I looking at the wrong one? Still overcoming even the most daunting perils, striking where it least expected, and taking advantage of enemy vulnerabilities. Fleet of foot and skilled in combats, monks can navigate any battlefield with ease, aiding allies wherever they needed the most. Wholeness of body. As a standard action, the monk can heal a number of hit points. I see. Abundant step. You can do like a misty step. Immunity to poisons of all kinds. And quivering palm. Oh, that was the other one. That was the traditional monk. Interesting. And what's the other monk? Style strikes. You get cold iron and silver strikes, magic, lawful, adamantine strikes. Interesting. So as you level up, your strikes change. Adamantine be the best. Key powers. You get strikes, You get monk bonus feats. Stunning fists. You get to fist a lot of people. Okay, you can still do these strikes with all the monks. Okay, you get style strikes. Diamond Soul, like everybody else. You also get the improved evasion. Everybody gets that. Monks need the evasion because they're not solely reliant on their constitution or defense. They can be, but we're gonna do a traditional monk. Improved unarmored. Nice. And we're gonna do a Garuda Bloodline Plumekith, a shimmering avian. Features make Plumkith instantly recognizable, though they can act rashly. Plumkith never shirk their duties. Garuda blooded Asomers have a +2 racial bonus to dexterity and wisdom, and plus racial bonuses to mobility and athletics, and can use the invisibility spell once a day. Not bad. Not bad. Now, considering that you're going to be focusing on strength, dexterity, for some odd reason, constitution, and you'll be focusing on wisdom. Constitution, wisdom, and a persuasion and perception checks can be used, and you can get hold person once per day. This one's not that bad. For persuasion, really, and perception, that's kind of tied to, like, persuasion's tied to, like, charisma. You're not really going towards that way. Because if you're gonna add persuasion, you also have to have the charisma. Let's see, charisma, constitution, lore, and perception. Not really a thing for you. No, not that one. Angel-blooded Asomers have a +2 racial bonus on strength, charisma, religion, and magic devices. I could really go for that strength, but all those other ones don't really fucking matter. I'm gonna go with Garuda. Most of the stuff is useful. So we have a +2 on dex and a +2 on wisdom. I wonder why they say this is the recommended ability. I don't know. Nice tits, Venom. Nice tits. What's next? Oh, I do need to get his name later. I don't know why they're not saying strength is important. I don't know why they're not saying that. It's saying it's recommended, but isn't strength recommended? I don't understand why they don't have that as the recommended. That's so bizarre to me. I don't know. Dexterity is important. How's everybody else's? Amiri's at 19, so 18 seems to be 18's the sweet spot. Being up there with the strength is great, but you need the wisdom for what? Most important ability for clerics, druids, and it is also important for monks and ranges. If you want your character to have acute senses, strive for the high wisdom. Every creature has a wisdom score. If it falls to 0, the character loses consciousness. Your ability will saves for navigating, because so perception and lore are tied to that. Yeah, because only just having a +1 on there. You did need to do a high version of that. You also need to do a high version of AC. Because I'm trying to have you be... how is this important to monks? For resisting poisons and diseases. Okay. Well, you're already going to be able to resist poison and diseases anyway. Hmm. Hmm. To bring that dex up. And this is for initiative and defense. To bring that up. Yeah, to bring the dex up, so you can have more high AC and more reflexes. I want that. That's gonna be high. That's gonna be high. Perception not gonna be too high. Stealth. That's gonna be a 4. So these are gonna be the highest ones. Perceptions need to be high. Keep going. Weapon focus, of course. Unarmored strike. And I think I'm gonna go for dodge. Because I do want you to be a slippery motherfucker. Okay.
I stand ready. Let's move. Strike with all your might!
I like that one. You're gonna be a good boy.
This doesn't suit me.
What doesn't suit you?
We won't falter!
Oh, it just does that.
I'm wounded!
Okay, that's weird. Okay. The ability to do invisibility. Dex, ASMR, nice. Okay. Moving on to the next one. For the traditional monk. We are going to move... I want this to be the first 10 that they get. Shadow Hunter has the lowest persuasion. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, who are we talking about here? Lore, nature, and religion. We're gonna give you Crane style. Get a -2 penalty on attack rolls for fighting defensively. While using this style, fighting defensively, you gain an additional +1 dodge bonus to your armor class. Really helpful for when you actually get in there and you know, try to dodge some attacks. I'm trying to focus on survivability with the monk first, and then we get to play with all the goodies. That's gonna be the second 10 that you get. Okay. So we got the crane style along with the dodge. There's crushing blow that goes with the stunning fist. Where did the stunning fist come from? You know just where to strike, temporarily stun a foe. You must use this feat before you make your attack. Forces a foe damage with the unarmed attack to make a fortitude save throw. Runner who fails the save throw is stunned for 1 round. That's actually pretty good. So that's going to be the crushing blow. But I also want to get... pummeling strikes. Your unarmored strikes weave together in an effortless combo, focusing on the spots you've weakened. Whenever you use a full attack or a flurry of blows, you make multiple attacks against a single opponent with armored strikes. That's good. Let's have the pummeling style come close, but let's first start off with, since we already have, well, we already have both of them. So we got the stunning fists. And where did the pummeling strikes come from? I mean, you get flurry of blows, like, regardless. I think that's like, yeah, that's number 1 of your abilities. You can make a flurry of blows as a full attack. When making a flurry of blows, the monk can make an additional attack at this highest base attack bonus. This additional attack stacks with the bonus attacks from haste and other similar effects. Okay. Let's just do both of them. So let's first start off with pummeling attacks. Oh, it says for a flurry of blows or an attack bonus of 6. We'll do pummeling attacks and then we'll get the crushing blow later. Okay. Alright, level 4. What's up, Shadow? Oops, scratch that last emoji. Oh, it's all good. Okay, dexterity is up. There we go. Let's get that perception up. And you get Stunning Fist Fatigue and Stunning Fist, another Stunning Fist? Oh, you get 2 of them. The next time we'll get Crushing Blow to help out that Stunning Fist. Okay, let's talk to Amiri. Hey, Chief! What's on your mind? Tell me about yourself. First, I'm a barbarian. I'm strong. I grew up in the realm of the Mammoth Lords. I left my tribe, the 6 Bears. And I like fights. Okay. What's it like to be a barbarian in the 6 tribe? Our people are big and strong. We could cut a monster in half with one swing. We could walk 3 days and nights with no rest. We could eat a whole fried oryx. I guess you had to do a lot of training to become as strong as you are. Training? No one frickin' trained me. The boys of the 6 Bears got the training. All I could do was watch. You got the training. Why are you playing stupid? You got the training. And you know what? They were still crap even after all that training because I kicked their butts hard. Okay, all right. This was written by a child. Animals, bandits, monsters all thought they were stronger than me. Idiots. Because if you start a fight, you think you can win. You think you're stronger than your own enemy. I defeated them all. See all the scars on my face? So you did train. Okay, all right. What does the realm of the Mammoth Lords look like? Huge and freezing. No place for weaklings. Tribes hunt oryx herds to survive. Oryx are fast. So tribe follows herds for days. Just oh man, I don't know how to speak today. So tribe follows herds for days just to not die of hunger. If you are weak, you stay behind and die in the snow. Tribe cannot stop. Also, there are giants and mammoths. Sometimes demons come too. Ah, and the mastodons and the saber-toothed tigers. You would survive, I think, for a few days. Why did you leave your tribe? Because they were assholes, all of them. Okay, this is definitely written by a child. Men were cowards and scoundrels, and women were scared like sheep. I mean, that's women. Men were there think no girl can be a fighter. You're exception to the rule. Not every woman is like you, because they are weak. They are afraid of a woman can beat them. Possibly. Okay, all right. What's the point here? And females just nod. Go sow hides, cook meat, watch kids. That's what they always say. But I'm a warrior, damn it. I won't cook hides and watch meat. Amiri is already shouting, her fist clenching tightly. Does she realize that the women hold a certain... Okay, all right. So the women are just... Okay, the women are valuable too. I don't know what she's crying about. I told them so. I went hunting with men, and what did I get? Still the same. You are a woman. You stay home. Even gave me a nickname, the Soft Chieftain. Like a warrior woman was a funny joke. Damn, I even went to hunt those shit-faced frost giants, and there... It suddenly stops breathing heavily and sweat beading from the forehead. So I left. Cowards, scoundrels, and sissies they were. That's why. But you're the one that ran away. Okay. You're quite a good fighter. Jagard says, quite good, huh? Compared to who? If I was a crappy male, I'd fight better if that's what you say. What's up with the male thing? What are we doing here? Or you say I could be better, like go get some training, am I right? I'm about to go lawful neutral. Yeah, watching is not enough for anything, true. I'm gonna have to tell her like it is. I meant exactly what I said. You're quite a good fighter. Don't raise your voice to me ever again. Breathes heavily for seconds, glaring at you, but finally she calms down. I won't. Forget it. You're rather rude, you know. You bet. I'm a fighter, big and strong. Everyone's afraid of me. I can't play the softy. Who would ever fear me? Wait a minute. Aren't you doing the same thing that the men did at your tribe? Moving on. Thanks for telling me. Let's talk about this sometimes else. Why not? So have you proven yourself to be a mighty warrior? I may have. The trial is finished. And if someone ever doubted me, I'll prove it. So I'm the chieftain of your new tribe. What do you expect of me? Tribe always must be plenty of food. Tribe's enemies must be tough and not some easy scum. Tribe's fighters must challenge the strongest enemies. Oh, I didn't mean that. Also, well, you must rule the tribe, make big decisions. So why did you leave the tribe, and what's the story about the frost giants? I told you already, they were assholes. They treat women like sheep and not fighters. I mean, they can't fight. As for giants, I'll tell you later, someday, maybe. That's a formidable sword, but it's not just a simple weapon, is it? You bet it's not simple. Check out how big it is. She proudly raises her blade, and you notice that even though Amiri is extremely strong, she still has difficulty wielding such a large sword. This sword belonged to a real blasted frost giant. I killed the beast and took this sword for myself. Fits me perfectly. My damned trophy. Not bad. Cool. Awesome. Hey, beating a troll, that's pretty good. Well done. Just checking to see who... Oh, I can just do this. Jesus Christ, the writing. It's like, damn, man, you got some good gameplay here, but good lord, the writing. And they do a pretty good job with the political intrigue, but listen, I get that. I understand that barbarians are not the intelligent type, but calm down. You know what I mean? It's getting too cheesy at this time. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh man, come on, bruh. It's like you want a barbarian because they do crazy damage, and then they spew this random nonsense like, I don't know how to talk. And I'm like, well, that sucks. And then you try to listen to the witches and the wizards and the sorcerers and the bards, and you're thinking to yourself, man, they probably sound more intelligent than the barbarian. No, they sound gay. The barbarian, the bards are just like, oh my gosh, and I'm like, well, what about the witch or the wizard, since they have high intelligence? And then you listen to the wizards, and then they just got a pompous attitude, and I'm like, are you serious right now? Really? It's like, I'm never wrong, I'm a wizard. And I'm like, oh, what are we doing? Show us what you have. Let me see what I can throw away. Nobody's gonna use a club. Agile rapier, savage composite bow. There's a Sam scimitar. Nobody's gonna use a punching dagger. A light hammer, that's gay. Heavy pick, nope. Light padded armor. See what kind of money. Composite short bows. Sell those. I'm gonna have to take Venom and Shadow with me. Go on an adventure. Gonna need a little bit of flour. I think we got plenty of meat. There we go. Up to 7,000 now. A little bit of cheese. There we go. So we can make quality food here. Let's see what's dragging us down. A local alcohol beverage. I'm not going to use that. How much do they cost? I'm going to keep half of it. What if there's like cider? What if there's somebody saying, do you have any ale? And I got some ale. Boom. Okay, that stuff's gonna be useful. We can peace out. Let's quick save. One of the merchants sells a bag of holding. Oh yeah, we'll find it. Should be easy to find. Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so we were at the tavern. Let's go to the main square. I'm pretty sure it's here. Oh yeah, other people leveled. Oh my god. That he's been. That rustic coin you sold, the storyteller might have offered more money for it. God! I know now. I know. Next time that it says something that it's like a merchant might want this, can it say a special merchant instead of just a merchant or somebody that sells antiques? Just say it. Damn it. What can I do to help you? What do they have? A cold iron earth breaker? You think you got enough loot? Not gonna get him anything. A cold iron longsword, maybe for me. Master dueling sword. Adamantine full plate armor. Yeah, that's not that. Cold iron long sword +1. That's a lot of money. Let's look around first. You see a dark-skinned, weary man with a weather-beaten face and a happy smile on his face. Your Grace, come, take a look at the best wares we traveling merchants have to offer. Please come, take a look. I'm not gonna read all this. Yeah, that's a lot of reading. I'm not reading that. Didn't seem like it was important anyway. His stuff is more than... So there's the bag of holding. Found it. I'm just not gonna get it. That's all. Now 1,000 quarterstaffs? Well, congratulations. Build points? Easy. Dinosaur bone. Those are like 300 a pop. Gotta be very careful. Wand of Scorching Ray, that's so fucking good. How many charges? 21 charges for Scorching Ray? That's fucking good, but that's too temporary. These belts are, and these headbands are the stuff of legend. You have to be very particular about which one you want to buy, because sometimes you just find this shit. Yeah. All of this is a fallacy. Do not buy any of these items. If you want to buy potions, fine. Don't buy any of this stuff, because you're going to be doing a lot of missions now, a lot of side missions, and guess what? Like, you're going to craft fingers, Cloak of Shadow. Yeah, you're going to find a lot of this stuff out there in the world anyway. Build points is for kingdom management stuff. Yeah, I know. I'm just curious about it. Not gonna touch it. It's best to hold off. I know I can get free money, but I'm not doing that. Oh yeah, we're gonna get free stuff from the storyteller. Darky, fleeing girl looks as though she made a springs and she... Your Grace, welcome. What do you want? Scrolls? I have them. You won't regret it. Who are you? This is a tiefling. She stole this shit. Trust me. You know how tieflings are. Ask Woljif. So we got free burning hands. Free burning hands is always good. They are very cheap. I would grab each and every one. Ear piercing scream. Trash. Throw that shit in the fucking garbage. Ain't nothing wrong with a scroll of grease. And hypnotism. I'll gather one. You're not gonna be using that. Okay. Protection from evil, that's great. Protection from chaos, that's great. Remove blindness, I'll take that. You don't need anything. Rave and Feeblement. Nothing wrong with one more grease scroll. Who the hell? Something's up with the picture. I'll fix it in a minute. Scroll of Doom. No, you can't use this one. Remove blindness. There we go. Corrosive touch. You already got a good amount of stuff. Oh, who had the potions? I'll fix your picture, Venom. Just give me a minute. Which one had the potions? You had scroll. I don't see anything related to curses. That's fine. Can you show me how you made her picture? How I made it, or what does it look like? I just used ChatGPT, and I'm slowly starting to figure out how to bypass their bullshit. I just pretend like I'm talking about something else, and then they figure it out, and then they do it. Not all the time, though, but they do it. How it looks, how does it look like? Well, I can't really show you because who knows what might pop out. For your character, I said bald dwarf with half brownish gray hair, in a dank cave that's dimly lit, surrounded by goblins holding a warhammer. And I said mixed in with medium armor, mixed in with metal and with steel and leather. And then they came up with that. I know, I mean the monk. I don't know. Hold on, I can fix this. Can you show me how you made her picture? I didn't make her. I didn't make anything. I only generated. Yeah, I didn't make anything. Hold on, I'm trying to fix something. It was sort of a long process because I was like, make her clothes wet. What? What did I do? What? What did I do? What was that? What was that? The hell did I do? I don't know what I mixed up. I will figure it out later. Yeah, I'll figure it out later. That kind of scared the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie. I know, I mean, the monk. How does it... Do you want to know what it looks like? Is that what you're saying? Oh no, you're asking is like, how did you make her picture? I kept it really simple. I said at first she was a duelist, but then yes, I just want to see the picture. That's it. Then what was the, can you show me how you made her picture? What's that one? What's that one? There was another one. That's not the same thing as the other thing that you said. Get the fuck out of here. That's not the same thing. I see that it's not, okay, gotcha. I could fix that. That's pretty... That's weird because I'm pretty sure I had it. It doesn't matter. I would say portraits right there. Which one is it? Don't get them mixed up because one of them is explicit. One of them is explicit and the other one is not. You gotta be very fucking careful. There we go, copy. Hopefully it's the same picture. Why is that darkened? That's the right one. That's the one. Show me and tell me are different basically. In my language, two things are kind of the same. Ah, okay. So we were lost in translations. This is the one that we were looking at, but we're gonna see it inside the game in here in just a second. I swear I'm gonna find out what the fuck fucked up everything. But I think I fixed it. Let me go ahead and go back to the game. And yo. Okay, leave that up there. Okay, let's see the game. Load up the game. Okay, we can level up. Okay. This is his character, traditional monk. Gonna be all about fisting people. He's gonna be fisting a lot of people. pummeling strikes, crane strikes, and I also am probably gonna give him nunchucks and stuff like that. Yeah. What damage do fists do? Right now, he's gonna be doing a lot of attacks, so I can't wait. I can't wait. So I want to see it with my own two eyes because this is on hard difficulty, but we will find out in just a minute. Yeah, we're on hard difficulty. I don't know if I can trust the process just yet. Where did the nunchucks go? Did I sell the nunchucks? Are these scabbards better than yours? 2 + 7. Agile rapier. You look like them too. Nice. Okay. There we go. We're also going to give you a couple of goodie baskets. Bonus to attack rolls, why not? Open Kingdom Stash. Yeah, oh, there it is. If I'm ever gonna do a duel, one more class, it's probably going to be a ranger with duelist tendencies. I'm gonna give you 2 weapons. Why not? Sweet. Just in case the fisticuffs don't do much. And then you get this as well. And I could sell all this other stuff. They'll go for some good money. I gotta talk to everybody because, just in case. The orc double blade. That's fine. That's a composite longbow. That'll go for some good money right there. Sell those. Let's talk to Valerie real quick. She nods to you. Glad to see you. Tell me about Shaylin and about her paladins. Shaylin is a goddess of love, beauty, and art. Her paladins are something like armored artists. That's how they like to think of themselves, at least. She tries to contain her feelings, but her inner contempt bursts forth. They are fanatical defenders of worthless, inartistic paintings and meaningless opuses, if you care to know my opinion. Weird noise outside. You speak of Shaylin with such contempt. What did the goddess of beauty do to earn such anger? She's been trying to ruin my life. The goddess of everything useless that ever existed in this life. All the beauty in the world, all the art, all the soulful sighs in the moonlight. They'll never feed a single family. And I beg you to restrain yourself from offering your own opinion. Trust me, I've heard everything you can tell me. More than once. Nothing and nobody can change my mind. Well, that makes for an interesting conversation to just have this conversation one way. As for Shaylin, she's the goddess of idlers. I almost joined her prosperous entourage. I'm just glad I was smart enough to denounce her while I still could. Wait. What? There surely must be some greats of, a few great works among them. Is that what you think? Many share that delusion. I was deluded too for a while. Now I consider all works of art useless. People create this garbage because they have nothing better to do. The peasant doesn't paint a picture. He plows the earth to feed his family. The soldier has no time for sculpture. He must defend his homeland. But idlers and slackers have plenty of time to waste. So they smear canvases and paint and imagine they've done something worthy and valuable. Valerie shakes her head disapprovingly. Wait a minute. What about architecture? What about literature? And I'm not talking about poems, literal literature. What do you mean? What about the art of combat? Since you care about combat so much. What about food? What, you're just gonna settle for dry-ass chicken, water, and maybe the occasional wine and bread? I mean, if you hunger for the simpler lives, be my guest. But to even the Amish have certain art that they actually respect. They actually respect, like, what they do when it comes to building, when it comes to the Amish, when it comes to them, like, you know, as a whole community, it's an art amongst themselves as well. So what are you saying? Are you looking at everything like everybody's just trying to make art, like paintings and art? Like, isn't that what shapes different cultures the way they are? That's how you could differentiate between two different cultures, is but bro, these people are retarded. That's literally culture. She thinks that's useless. Yeah, I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Maybe we should just live in stone houses with stone beds. I mean, yeah, sure. Yeah, why not? I mean, to be fair, like, upgrading your stone bed into into feathers, you could argue that that's work and that's a good idea, but that's culture amongst themselves. Even the hay is it Scandinavians? Even the hay that they stack up on top of those Scandinavian houses, where they pat them down and they try to line up the straw to make sure it's nice and clean, and so the house can remain warm. Even that is art amongst themselves, bro. You know what I'm talking about, right? What a stupid view she has. I bet the temple she was in, full of painted glass, and she used to be a noble, and she thinks all of it is trash. So, and then she does. You know what she does after she leaves her fanciful life as a noble, and she leaves the paladins of Shaylin? You know what she does? Do you want to know what she does? She becomes a mercenary. That's the most let me just eat to survive job I've ever heard. You couldn't get a job as a guard to protect citizens? You couldn't live a life where you can protect people? It sounds like she cares about people, right? You know what I mean? Let me say it like this. The very definition of culture is that everything built by human hands is culture, bed, the straw included. Yes. You said that every paladin must practice some sort of art. What kind of art did you have to practice? That I used to embroider? Okay. And I still do from time to time. Wait a minute. So you're doing embroidery right now? You're still doing it from time to time. It's nothing, I assure you. Just a simple task to keep my hands busy and to keep the gloomy thoughts at bay. Nothing special. What gloomy thoughts are in your head? A treacherous blush covers Valerie's cheeks. Okay, so she's a fucking liar then. I guess you have plenty of suitors. Rosa, sadly, you're right to suppose that. Even here in this remote lands, one can find offspring of many noble houses, and all of them consider it their duty to kneel before me, begging me to walk with them in the garden. Valerie's voice flows with contempt. Its words are poison. I'm not gonna bow in front of you if that's what you think. It's like, if anything, that's what you should be doing to me. I'm the king around here. Oh, and don't forget about the village oafs. They understand the concept of nobility perfectly well, so they realize they'll be punished if they dare make any advances towards me, so they prefer to stare from a distance, drooling. And believe me, I can very well imagine what they discuss in the taverns. You live a hard life.
In due time.
You live a hard life. I wonder what they're thinking. I'm pretty sure they don't give a fuck about you. Like you said, they got families to feed, right? Oh shit. Yo. Fucking Venom coming up and getting loot out of nowhere. Are you serious right now? Alright, Harem. I'd like to learn more about dwarves. I already know about the dwarves. The Sky Citadel is interesting. Yeah, we already talked to him before.
I'm there.
We should talk to these two right here. Looks like we exhausted dialogue. Cool. How do you like it in my party? I think it's grand. You have a fine gang of lunatics here. I myself am no noble from high society, huh? But seriously, Octavia and I never even dreamed of a leader like you. We imagined we'd sit in the woods and rob wagons, maybe join a band of mercenaries, but we never expected to become the henchmen of a local ruler. Ah, yes, the people that... Not to mention, she's a pretty one. I thought you and Octavia were together. Wouldn't she be jealous? Octavia and I are connected, and this is... Okay. I just asked her whether she wants me to leave them alone or join in. She does the same. No, there's no need to be afraid of my Octavia's jealousy, but beware of her tenderness. Not everyone can handle her. Okay. Are you serious? You better not joke like that. What happens if I like you too? No, let's stop right there. Yeah, let's stop right there. Thank you. Okay. I kind of like him though, to be honest. Because he's pretty much straightforward. He's just like, yeah, I like Octavia, but if she doesn't like me back, I'll just leave. And I was like, damn, this guy, this is pretty cut and dry for him. Let's talk to Tristan. No more loot for you, Venom. You're cut off. Tell me about yourself, Tristan. About myself? I wouldn't know where to begin. You know my name, my faith. I follow Sarenrae, and I've traveled from the Padish Emperor of Kalish to here. What else do you want to know? Forgive me. but from your manner of appearance, you don't strike me as Kalashite. He smiles softly. You have nothing to apologize for. Truly, I have received my name and appearance from my parents, who had come to Kalish from afar. I never knew them, for the fate had separated us when I was young, so I grew up in Kalish, raised by the followers of Sarenrae. My home is where my heart is, whether the temples of the great goddess among the wise and the generous men that took upon themselves the care of a child that was so unlike them. I learned mercy and patience at an early age, and it is these virtues that have made me the man I am today. See, this guy I like. What did I tell you about my boy Tristan, bro? What did I tell you about my boy Tristan? See, it's Tristan, Ragnar. At least I understand Ragnar for how brutal he is. He is a half orc. Some of the women are fucking insane, and some of them are kind of like, what the fuck? Lindsay is good. Lindsay's all right. Jaethal I kind of like. Jaethal is a person where you're like, okay, she's evil. I understand evil. Done. But these confused ass bitches around here, I'm just like, bitch, figure it out. Do you enjoy traveling? He nods, his eyes light up. Oh yes, no library and no archive, however large, would have ever allowed me to learn as much of the world as I have in my journeys. It was only outside the temple's walls I realized every living being is a world unto themselves, a world where many contradictions and passions coexist. Each realm leaves its mark on the lives that live there. Only by visiting it, by breathing the same air, walking on the same soil, can you understand its people, what drives them, what frightens them, their dreams, and how they honor their gods. Doesn't being outside the temple make you uncomfortable? No, my thoughts were far from it. My mission here is not yet done. Why do you ask? Do you wish me to leave your lands? I hope you will stay with me for as long as you can. The thought of leaving you is not, too gay. Too gay. Of course not. You're my comrade in arms. I trust you completely. His face lights up. Thank you. I'm pleased I could be of assistance. Doesn't being outside the temple make you... I think I already said that. That was the same question. What can you tell me of Sarenrae? Sarenrae is the goddess of temperance and patience? Damn. One of these bitches need to get that shit. Solar flame goddess teaches us compassion for the weary and mercy to those who go astray. What would you like to know of her? I'd like to hear about the history of your faith. I'm not gonna, words. Wars over waged than Sarenrae's name? Of course. You mentioned Gormuz. What happened to it? An error of faith, perhaps a lesson, but it speaks of the danger when one listens to mortal words and one stops listening to their faith. Sarenrae forbade her followers from coming near the place of Ravagug's imprisonment, but some of her priesthood misread her will and began to preach of a sacred place where the mightiest of temples dedicated to the goddess were to be constructed. The people listened to their sermons and went forth to the lands touched by Sarenrae's scimitar. On the scar that sealed the well, they found Gormuz, a holy city that was to become the greatest monument to Sarenrae. Unsurprisingly, after the city was built, faithful from all Golorian traveled there to worship. Sarenrae sent omens and visions, urging her followers to leave this dangerous place, filled with the dark will of the shackled Ravagug. But in their pride, the people misinterpreted or ignored her signs altogether, for they have already come under Ravagug's influence. Finally, the goddess sent her herald to a city, but the fanatics killed him. Realizing the people had turned from her, the enraged goddess smote Gormuz, raising it from the face of Golorian with a simple strike of her scimitar. Today it is called the Pit of Gormuz, a well of pain and suffering. God damn. You mean to tell me if they don't listen to their god, bad things will happen? Damn. That sounds familiar. Solar Flame Goddess is the light of salvation. Even to those who have been forsaken by the other gods, she teaches us mercy and forgiveness, for as long as they may be useful to a soul's salvation. You make it sound like the followers of Sarenrae will try to find good even in a bandit with a knife to their throat. Do not mistake compassion for weakness, Mr. Hardcore Mode. One hand of Sarenrae is shrouded in healing light. The other holds a scimitar. Following their goddess, the priests learn to wield this weapon starting in childhood, and they do not hesitate to use it if a dispute cannot be settled peacefully. Sarenrae preaches mercy, yet her compassion is not infinite. We give a second chance to all who ask, but if they reject it, if they persist in their sins, they will face the goddess's retribution. I should line up with them. They're pretty good. I lined up with Iomade. Are there any undeserving of mercy? Tristan's blinding gazes pass you into a distance for several moments when he speaks again. Undeserving of mercy. Would even Sarenrae herself find the compassion to? Forgive me. Your words, they are not easy ones to reconcile. And even priests such as we debate them to this day. What is the point of which a soul is irredeemable, or is it a failing of the priests themselves? These are difficult questions you ask, Mr. Hardcore Mode. Questions wise men have debated for centuries. Does a being that has been tainted by evil to its very roots, that rejects its own salvation, still deserve compassion? Can those compelled to do evil by others still seek forgiveness? There is no easy answer on these issues among Sarenrae's followers. As for me, I believe that every soul carries the potential for goodness within. No matter the crime, the guilty may find forgiveness if they repent and cast off the evil and led to the deed. I believe this with all my heart. I believe so too. Oh, whoa. Well, can they all be redeemed? Under Christianity, not everything can be redeemed, especially when it comes to, like, you know what I'm talking about. There's good in everyone. One just has to look deep enough. Even those who feel lost or broken or underrepresent have a light in their souls, and it is possible to help them see it. We did help out a bandit not too long ago. I'm gonna go with yes. I'm gonna go with yes. He gives a perplexed laugh. Well, I wouldn't force anyone against their will, although if it served a good purpose. No, I am not ready to make such a decision yet. The more I hear, the more it seems your Sarenrae isn't worth a damn. Goddamn. I do like that the fact that there's options. What brought you to these lands? I've heard rumors. They say of these lands are cursed, and the curses are growing stronger, as if something is granting them power. I could not ignore such rumors. What curses are you talking about? Do you not see? Every word uttered in the heat of an argument turns into a prophecy here, just waiting to fulfill itself. And if it were only for the people, the land itself is seething with curses so ancient that origins are impossible to trace. Take the abandoned temple of Aristil where we met. What happened to it? What force compelled the priests to leave such a magnificent temple behind to the whims of nature? Will we ever know? I myself was nearly slain by a beast. Fortunately, you came along, following Jode, and saved me. I owe you a great debt. You came a long distance indeed. When you look at it that way, then yes, but please, do not think I came all this way from Kelesh because of mere curiosity. You call yourself the Chosen of Sarenrae. What do you mean by that? Sorry, that was a mere jest. Other acolytes at the temple used to tease me with the title. This should tell you how pious and devout I was compared to them. And yet, my faith is strong. Sarenrae knows this and protects me in times of great peril. If something even threatens my life, by her divine powers, I am transported to a safe location. Oh, that's pretty unique. Okay. That reminded me of Gabriel in Castlevania, Lord of Shadows, where you tell Satan himself that God can forgive him if he truly wanted forgiveness and redemption. Really interesting thing. Yeah, I like that sort of philosophical thinking, because even I stopped and thought about it, like, can everybody seek redemption? And part of me was like, you know, but I was like, okay, if I don't know, then what would Jesus do? So I just went from there. But he also did say that Sarenrae is not only tied to mercy, but also the scabbard, the scimitar. So it's not just, oh yeah, believe everyone. All right, last person. Everyone's on my side. Oh my god, yes. A tense silence hangs over the house. Kesai, your tiefling friend, emerges. No, not now. What the fuck? The turmoil is suddenly over, but you see fear in Khaleesi's eyes, her blue eyes. It's you. I wanted to say Don't worry, the whole picture's about to change here in just a second. Watch out, boys. Religion check. I feel almost sure that I've just witnessed some sort of a divine intervention. The girl closes her eyes and clenches her fist, obviously in a grip of a strong emotion, but one you cannot read. I knew it couldn't last forever. Why did he even make this rule if he knew it would be impossible to keep? Come what may, you should know, MrHardcoreMode, that the person you know by the name of Kaisi does not exist. My real name is Khalik, and well, it's a long story, and such stories are better told besides a welcoming fire. Will you hear me out? Fine, let's go. Okay, now it changed. There we go. Tiefling, by the way. New companion. The girl rests her head on her arm and stares off into the distance, lost in memory. Stories by the fire, in the desert where I was born, my fondest memory. When the day is done, hosts and guests, parents and children, friends and rivals all gather by the fire under the stars to tell their tales, all they did, all they witnessed, all they heard from other travelers, and the whispers carried by the desert wind. My sister and I often snuck in to hear these stories, hiding in the shadows just beyond the circle of light and warmth. We are hellspawn, you see. Tieflings are unwelcome guests in Kadira, unblessed by the light of merciful Sarenrae. We grew up sleeping in a common tent, scavenging food here and there, like orphans, all but outcasts and disowned. We were 13 when we left and set off to find happiness in the cities, and everyone we left behind sighed with relief. My sister and I, we are twins, but as I like the fact that Pathfinder keeps to that sort of lore and mythos, because sometimes fucking D&D will just scratch that off and shit. D&D will scratch off any sort of racism, but Pathfinder is like, tiefling, you gotta watch out for that one. I like that. My sister and I, we are twins, but as different as the sun and the moon. Her name is Kynira, which means silent flame. She is fire, a cold fire, but one that turns everything to ash. I am River. It brings me joy. And I also got a River version of her too. So that's the River version. That's why she's got blue clothing. And like there's water everywhere with like a ray of sunshine in the back partying through the clouds. I thought that was a nice touch. It brings me joy to give water to tired travelers and nurtured green shoots. But when I flood, I am bound to bring death. Despite our differences, we are one. Our lives belong to divine Nethys, and by his mercy we now live in turns. While one of us is here, the other sleeps in another plane, and when she wakes up, we switch places, just as you just witnessed. Her sister and her combined to make one person, so that's crazy. So this is why you didn't remember when we were talking to Jamandi Eldori. How could I remember you? I never met you at the time. That was Kynira. She was the one who talked to you at the reception and helped you fight off the assassins. We usually write each other's notes, recounting in details all that happened and describing any friends that Kaisi had made. But that time we switched right in the middle of the mansion, engulfed in fire and filled with assassins. Kynira didn't have the time to write any notes. And how is it you begin to live in turns? She lowers her head. This story, it's one I've never told anyone before. No one in the whole world. And it's not easy to confide in a stranger. There's too much grief and guilt in it. If you don't mind, I'd rather not go into all details. You see, my sister died and I couldn't get over it. Kynira was killed by a soul eater, a monster summoned by secret followers of Abaddon's archdemons. Those who summoned him died in the fight, but the beast was too strong for my sister, and I wasn't even there to protect her. Khalik catches her breath. We just had to fight, and we both did some stupid things just before. But I don't want to talk about that now. Okay, alright. When I found out what happened to my sister, I was ready to make a deal with my power. If only I could just get her back. I found such a power. I was contacted by the Arcanothean, the herald of god Nethys himself. She promised she would return Kynira to him. Wait, why did you say himself? Nethys himself, and she promised? Is it a she or a he? I think that was a mistype. He promised he would return Kynira to life, but on two conditions. First, we must both keep the arrangement a secret. Second, we would never be able to meet again. And so our life began. Now we flee through the world, guarding our secret, always introducing ourselves as Kaisi to hide. There are two of us. And we switch places with each other at random. While one lives, the other sleeps in a demi-plane, one created specially for us. And you cannot control these switches. No, we can't. They happen at random, most often while we're sleeping, but sometimes in broad daylight. That's why we can never stay in one place for long. you revealed your secret to me, it means you broke one of your rules set by the deity's herald. Yes. Will you make me regret this, Mr. Hardcore Mode? I just thought I felt you might be someone who could help me, my sister and me, change our fates. Well, what can I do to help? That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Kynera was supposed to tell you of an ancient treasury that we've been looking for. I think they told me about this. Gold isn't the thing of value in this place. It may contain an ancient relic taken by Taldan raiders from a respected Kodaran temple of Nethys. It's an unusual relic called the Disc of Eclipse. I once heard a beautiful story that it was created from the shadow that hides the sun and moon, but I don't think that could be the truth. Nethys is the god of magic, who was once a mortal wizard, and relics from his temples are usually very powerful. There are many among his followers who think that solving the mysteries of magic, even rivaling their deity, is the best way to serve him. One such follower created the disc long ago in the distant past. According to the legend, it gave its owners control over planar travel, but only pairs of wizards bound by unbreakable ties could use it. Wow, that's super convenient. While one of them traveled the planes, the other was his anchor in our world, and they could switch between. Do you see now why we so desperately wish to find the disc? It might help us understand how this switch between me and Kynera works, and it should make our patient happy. Nethys and his assistants value the desire to understand the mysteries of magic above all else. And how did this disc come to be in the Stolen Lands? It was brought here by the Taldans from the 5th Army of Exploration. Taldor and Kadara were enemies for ages, thousands of years ago. A soldier broke into the Temple of Nethys and stole the relic, to sell it or secretly hoard it as an heirloom. Hundreds of years later, his own kin, or the kin of its 100th buyer, brought the disc of these strange lands where the Taldans had come, uninvited as usual, in which they finally vanished from the little trace. Sometimes history is as intricate lace. You've never guessed what it begins and where it ends. Tell me about the location of the treasury. It was called Sorrowful in the chronicle we read. It was once a Taldan town, found by the veterans of the 5th Army of Exploration. It stood on the shores of a turbulent river, and that was what destroyed it. One night, a terrible flood devastating the settlement, killing many, driving the rest to flee. Only the tower on the cliff remained. That's concerning. Which was too high for the flood to reach. Water covered the ruins for a long time, but last year it receded. My friends found a chronicle which recounted the destruction of the city and spoke of the disc of the eclipse which was kept there. If this can help, then I agree. Thank you. I will wait for you there as sorrow flow, and please, let's explore the ruins together, just the two of us. I don't want to give myself away again in front of your companions, breaking the arcana. Okay, gotcha. All right, I gotcha. All right. I don't know how to say those words. I don't know how to say those words. Locked. I think the herald is a she. They keep on changing it to he and then she and then he and then she. Who's Arsino? A woman in rich golden embroiderment clothing greets you with a polite bow, her eyes the color of molten gold shining brightly in her dusky face. Oh, she's an Aasimar. Greetings, noble ruler of these lands. My name is Arsino. I'm a messenger from the Temple of Abadar in Absalon. And I came here assuming the citizens of your young barony could use the services of a priest. I could use the help of a cleric. What services do you offer? I can sell you various divine spell scrolls. They're quite useful, even if you don't have anyone in your party who can read them. While you're in this settlement, or indeed any place with a cleric willing to help, you need only open your bag and choose the scroll you wish to cast. I'll be happy to read it for you. However, take care out there in the wilderness. A scroll is useless without someone who can read it. To use the scroll on the journeys, you'll need a spellcaster, which magical training covers such spells, or someone skilled in magic devices. Alright. Expressly one here. Okay, alright. Cool. Oh shit, she got scrolls. She got scrolls. Scrolls. Give me all them scrolls, nigga. Scrolls. A nigga to find up. She's got every scroll. Remove curse. There's one person that needs to remove that curse. A nigga to find them. Lordy, nobody. Lordy, I'm a lord of them rings. Oh, Flame Guard Tower Shield? I would love that, but we don't have the money. So let's go to the Storyteller. As a matter of fact, before we go to the Storyteller, I want to change the way the Storyteller looks, because the Storyteller is like a prominent character in Pathfinder. I want to give it a better look. Hold on a second. Hold on. Rings, give me all them rings, nigga, rings. I'm pretty sure it's louder, them rings. I think it's Kalik. Oh no, we already got it fixed. We already did it. Okay, so just find the Storyteller. I think it's the Storyteller. That's the Staglord. I think it's just Storyteller then. Storyteller, there he is. Let's see what it looks like. A high elf. I believe he is. I think I can do something with this. I think I can do something with this. Hold up. We're gonna make him look special. Oh. Have this old high elf be taller. And lanky. And yeah. I'd say like add some ancient. No, I don't want to add that. That's gonna take away from his mystique. Yeah, give him Nomad pack. Magic walking stick? Yeah. That'd be good. Define. That corridor. Yeah, definitely got to focus on the lighting. The lighting will bring out the corridor. Yeah. Bluish. Let's go with that. They're gonna be like, ah, so you're not asking to you're not gonna give him a large set of tits? Nah, not this time. Nah, not this time. Nope, not this time. Like, you're not gonna give this guy a pair of tits? Nah, not this old man. Not gonna do that. You know what? Nah, no. You know what? I will give the old man some tits. I will. You have a good idea. Everybody gets us. Everybody gets double D's. Everybody. Venom beat everybody to it though. Y'all gotta get in line. Oh my god, that's so much fucking better, bro. Oh my god, bro. Bro. Storyteller with the big naturals? Yeah. Bro, check this out, bro. Bro, what the fuck, bro? Bro, yeah, that's, bro. Yeah. Jesus. Oh my god, bro. With the Nomad pack on the back. Oh, bro. Bro. When I see it, I'm just like, I don't like the idea of having short fucking elves. The idea to have short elves is fucking disgusting. It's weird. Tolkien said, make the elves tall. And I was like, good idea. That's a good idea. And everybody was like, I got a different idea. Shut the fuck up. You're the weirdo. I got a different idea. I got a good idea. And I'm like, no, you don't. No, you don't. Your idea is ass. All elves should be tall. Old man with tits, Mr. H. Are you breaking my heart? You're walking a path I can't follow? He's like... He was giving double D's to everyone, even the younglings. Even the younglings. Even the younglings are giving double D. Damn, even the younglings? God damn. It's like, Mr. Skywalker, what are we going to do? It's wrong. It's wrong and it's funny. Mr. Skywalker, they're out there trying to give me trying to give us double D's. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? A good question, son. Oh my gosh. So much better. Yes. Yes. Tall and thin, yeah. So I said, make sure that we save. Execute Order 69. Oh, I forgot something. There we go. Okay, now we can see the storytelling. May the double D's be with you, and also with you. It's a trap! It works on everything! That line works on everything. It works on everything. Here he is. Bro. Here he is, bro, the storyteller, bro. Yeah. He's gonna give us that good loot. The man standing before you resembles an elf, a very old one. His face is wrinkled, and his beard is as white as a mountain snow. The man seems to be completely blind. The old man stares past you with unseeing eyes. He seems to be consumed in his thoughts. He mutters a soft melody, swaying back and forth slightly to its rhythm. The man shudders briefly and stops singing. His mouth opens and closes a few times, bringing a mind a fish brought ashore. Okay, I'm gonna try to voice act him. Unlike the other ones. Like, ah, who's there? Is that you, Your Grace? Who are you? I am an elf from the Cunin. My name is not important. I am the storyteller, collector of stories. I collect unknown legends of ancient times. The man smiled, but doesn't seem to be directed towards you. Long ago, a smith in Kyonin, the fire of the forge was burned out my eyes, but I am grateful for it. If I could see, I would yet forge suits of armor of Idara's guards. Instead, I have stepped on the path of an adventurer and gatherer of ancient legends. The old man ponders silently for a moment. Many peoples are long dead, their homes crumbled to dust, and their bodies turned to ash. Only legends can still tell us of the triumphs and defeats, their joys and fears. I would be so interested to hear the stories told about us after our demise. I have always been drawn to the Stolen Lands, where countless expeditions, armies, and even kingdoms, much like your own, have met their untimely ends. When I learned of a new barony being formed in the heart of these lands, I wanted to be a part of its story, so I made the journey here. Are you really an elf? Do you other elves age like you have? A common question. Despite my unusual looks, I am an elf. An old one, yes. Perhaps older than any other elf of Kyonin. However, I doubt my age alone is responsible for my appearance. I keep the stories of my many people and races, some forever gone from the face of Golorian. But they live on in my memory and my heart. When I accept a new story, I lock it. And within myself, bearing the weight of its words and emotions they invoke. I sometimes think I probably should have died long ago. Yes, but some incomprehensible force is keeping me alive and granting me the ability to continue my quest to gather stories. But But it divines... Oh, man, okay, so I can't see. Okay, gotcha. Let me try it again. Be it divine power or tell curse, I am grateful either way. How could you tell it was me? It is not so hard to recognize a ruler by the way he walks. No one in here steps as confident as you, Your Grace. All right, would you care to trade stories with me then? The man's voice rustles like autumn leaves. I am a collector, not a trader. If I share a story with you, you receive the power to pass it further, changing or embellishing it, whether willing to or not. Can I be certain you will keep my stories intact in their absolute purity? The story ponders for several moments. No, I do not think so. At least not yet. These legends are the most precious valuables of these world, the last remnants of ancient tribes. They are beacons illuminating the way to the past, allowing us to meet generations long gone. I cannot let light fade. The path to the past, but not be... Oh man, I almost had it. The path to the past must not be lost. The old man thinks for a moment, then continues. But I can offer you a deal. Yes. Your Grace, if on your journeys you discover items that come eras past, bring them to me. And if my eyes can see the stories that these relics hold, I will gladly share them with you. And if you find all the pieces of any ancient artifacts, I can recall my smithing skills to unite them and restore their power. What is it you want from me? In your travels, pay special attention to items from ancient eras. There must be an abundance of such things throughout the Stolen Lands, for these lands remember stories of the rise and fall of many kingdoms. And if you find all the pieces of an ancient artifacts, I can even recall... Okay, so it was the same thing. I found the shards of an ancient artifact. Can you restore it for me at the anvil? May I? The storyteller gently touches the items from your pack. This scorched piece of metal. Yes. Is a part of a curious artifact known as the Necklace of Double Crosses. Inside, I sense a story of many deeds, not heroic, but a low and maleficent. If you find all 7 of its fragments, it will be to restore the artifact and recount its inglorious story. Remember me should you find anything noteworthy. I bought some relics. Any worth anything? Oh, token of the Dryad. Shit. Got some money. Talden's warriors dog tag. Oh shit, some money. Ah, the belongings of the brave heroes who performed their feats here before you. I sense you would be interested to hear their stories, but there are too few of them here for me to recount it yet. Please find all 5 of them. I am sure you won't forget the time you spend in the search. Remember me should you find anything noteworthy. Would you like to serve under matters of state? Thank you for your words. I am unlikely to be able to interpret the intricacies of the political world or the affairs of treasury, but my advice regarding the magic of the arts would be useful to your ruler. Good. Cool. Bro, the storyteller. Now they're the baselands where reason rules and Wokies come to die. Yo. Well, this place is called the Crusades. What did I call... What did I call the other one? Boobies! Well, I can't have Shadowhunter be part of the treasurer. I can't have that. I just can't, I'm sorry. Been 2 weeks resolving the loyalty of citizens in the barony. Choose an advisor to handle this event. Advisors will act accordingly to their position in government, beliefs, and alignment. Choose wisely. Spend 2 weeks resolving it. Success. Loyalty reached rank 2 thanks to the counselor and the baron. Subjects' loyalty to the ruler has reached new heights. Cool. And rebuild the Temple of the Elk to its former glory. Unlocks a special region upgrade. Prevents pillaging the temple. Projects requires 1 day. Projects costs. Let's start project. Esvanki Keeg, High Priest of Iristol and Restov, has a strong interest in spreading the stag god's faith across the region. He is eager to build a shrine dedicated to Iristol on your lands, but at his own expense. Accept his offer if you wish to gain a useful ally and a place of worship for Iristol. Choose an advisor for that. Well, he's busy. I gotta have him on one thing. Our merchants will receive the right. Project cost insufficient funds. Trade agreement with Sertova. One mission at a time, boys. Rob, why stop there? Hold on, there was one more thing I wanted to look at. Advisors. Shadow will rob you blind? Yeah, you don't see it. Look at him, he's all conniving and shit. You see that shit? I think I talked to everybody. Longbow, quarterstaff, flail, Aegis, rapier. Okay, we got a lot of people that have leveled. Alright. Let's start off with me. Paladin level 5. Divine Weapon Bond. Upon reaching the 5th level, a paladin forms a divine bond with his weapon. Okay, I would like that, please. Selective channel. Whenever you channel positive energy to heal the living or channel negative energy to heal the undead, you do not affect enemies. When you channel positive energy to damage undead or channel negative energy to damage the living, you do not affect allies. That is going to be useful. Intimidating prowess. Your physical might is intimidating to others. Add your strength modifier to persuasion when used to intimidate. Checks in addition for charisma modifier. That's pretty good. Shield wall. I plan on doing dual wielding. Is it possible? Is it possible to learn this power? Outflank. Your skills with a favored weapon can frighten enemies. While wielding the weapon in which you have weapon focus, you can perform a bewildering show of prowess. Make a persuasion intimidation check to demoralize all foes. I'll do it. Paladin's pretty easy. The barbarian. What do we have for the barbarian? I don't know why she has charisma over there. That's not where the barbarian excels. Unless you're trying to do like scare tactics with the barbarian. Back to back. Perception. Bull rush. This feat gives the character an ability to perform the bull rush combat maneuver. It also grants a +2 to CMB when performing this maneuver, and a +2 bonus to CMD when defending against it. A bull rush attempts to push an opponent straight back without doing any harm. If your combat maneuver is successful, your target is pushed back 5 feet. For every 5 by which attack exceeds your exposed. An enemy being moved by a bull rush does not provoke an attack of opportunity because of the movements unless you possess the greater bull rush feat. Yeah, give me the greater bull rush feat. Yeah, I would like that. The greater bull rush feat? Yeah. Extra rage. Yeah, let's be honest. We need the whoa. Extra rage. I don't think you need extra rage right now. Sunder armor. That sounds fucking great. This feat gives the character an ability to perform the Sunder armor combat maneuver. It also gains a +2 to CMB when performing this maneuver and a +2 to CMD when defending against it. You can attempt to dislodge an armor worn by your opponent. If your combat maneuver is successful, the target loses its bonuses from armor for one round. For every 5 which your attack exceeds your opponent's CMD, the penalty lasts 1 additional round. That would be fucking insane, bro. That would be fucking insane. The Sunder one is great. We already got the power attack. Let's just add it to the Sunder armor. Yeah. I wish I could... The fact that... Is there a pin? They don't add a... What's this? Useful features. Useful... Is any of the character's features which have a mediocre positive impact? These could include... No. Bro, you're gonna add all this shit to the game and you don't add a pinned feature? What are we doing? Okay, let's go for the cleric. Oh, we got a feat here. We got the feat. Spell focus. That's actually true, considering your focus is mostly towards... God damn it. A lot of your abilities focus towards conjuration. It's not transmutation, that's somebody else. I think yours is enchantments. I gotta leave. Extra cleric channel. I do want to do that, yes. But I think your abilities... Conjurations, enchantments, enchantment. Enchantment. Transmutations, conjuration, enchantment again. What does upping the... He's got a lot of abjurations too. I'm super curious as to Spell focus. Conjuration. Add a +1 to difficulty class for all saving throws against spells from the School of Magic you select. You can gain this feat multiple times. Its effect does not stack. Each time you take the feat, it applies to a new School of Magic. The casts of that school are more difficult to resist. More difficult to resist than doing it with enchantments. Conjurations. Wait. Add +1 to the difficulty class for all saving throws against spells from the school. Okay, so let's just say... Okay, I gotta go back, dude. Yeah, I need to see all your abilities. A lot of your abilities are steered towards helping people. There's nothing... delay poison, maybe? All of your abilities help people. It's not pertaining to somebody's DC. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, a lot of your stuff just helps people. So I would say go somewhere else with it. With the aid of an ally, you are skilled at piercing the protections of other creatures with your spells. No, that's not gonna work for you. Combat casting, you get a +1 for concentration checks. Use the spell like that's not gonna benefit for you. Extra channel for cleric, that's good. Now these meta magics, most likely. Empower skill. All variable numeric effects of an empowered spell are increased by half, and including bonuses to those rolls. Saving throws and opposite rolls are not affected, nor are spells without random variables. Level increase +2 empowerment spells uses up a spell slot 2. I don't think we don't have enough spell slots for any of that. So yeah, it's too early to get a whole bunch of spell slots. So I'm gonna go ahead with extra channeling for. Ooh, we get dispel magic. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Now we got remove curse. Lindsay, you're my bard, my baby girl. Bardic knowledge. I think you have bardic knowledge on a lot of things. But you have keen sense. Lingering performance, yes. Just say yes. Bard is pretty easy. Whatever they have, just take it. Blur, I'm gonna be honest, hon, you need blur. You need blur. You need blur. This is for yourself, not for anybody else. How long does it last? A minute? Mirror's image lasts for a minute as well. Fuck it. Blur and hold person would be fucking great. But I'm giving them blur so they can not... They need protection for themselves. Okay, the fighter class. Easy to understand. Dazzling display. Outflank, persuasive, shield wall. None of your companions has this feat. Somebody else will get this feat. Wait, you got 2 weapon fighting? Where was mine? You need dexterity up to 15 to get 2 weapon fighting, that's why. That's probably why. I'm over here like, where's mine? Where? Okay, shield wall. Your dexterity is fucking low, that's why. That is why. Tristan, my dude, my brother from another... Did you finally remove feeble body curse? Yes. There's one person that has it left, but I can get it. It's an easy fix. Go with Tristan. Okay, there's a cleric, but how do I make him become... Eldritch Knight? Sounds fucking dope. Let's keep going. Got some charisma. Got that on. Okay, this one's kind of odd. You got stuff towards these. And your dex is higher than your strength. He's an ecclesiarchy. Weapon focus? I don't even know what weapon he fucking uses. Well? I'll be honest. Not really giving me much to go on. Sorry, I'm gonna have to reset that. You have a... No. Select a channel. Extra, magic. You are fully towards magic. Good domain, bonded holy symbol. I don't think... Yeah, you're not. What's your dex is at 12? Jesus, man. You're predominantly focusing on just doing abilities. Weapon focus. You have no weapon. Selective channel. I don't think you even care about weapons. So if you don't care about weapons, then why should we even bother? Let's see. Elemental focus, no. Let's focus on spell focus, and let's give you something on conjuration or enchantment. Let's go for enchantment. Prayer. Remove blindness, remove disease, searing light. Searing light is one of your evocations. Abjuration. Magical vestment. Delay, poison, communal. The prey thing is so fucking useful. I've used it so many times. Animate dead. And that's a conjuration. Contagion. That's another necromancy spell. You got a lot of necromancy spells. Where the hell is this coming from? Got like one. Another necromancy spell. Conjuration. Enchantment. Conjuration. Conjuration. Did I do conjuration? These are all your abilities. That's good. Got a lot of goddamn abilities. Jesus. I would say conjuration. I am back on your channel for the second time today. I must like it here. Hey Kage. But just pop it in and drop a like this time. Hey, thanks Kage. Sorry, I'm deep in the thought bubble in here. Shielded caster? Whoa, where is it? Your allies cover you while you cast a complicated spell. Whenever you are adjacent to any ally who also has this feat, you receive a +4 competence bonus on concentration checks. Your ally is wielding a buckler or a light shield. This bonus increases to +1 if your ally is wielding a heavy shield. Your allies cover you while you cast a complicated spell. Whenever you are adjacent to an ally who also has this feat, you receive a +4 competence bonus on concentration. Your ally is wielding a buckler or a light shield. I think we grabbed the wrong spell. Okay. Yeah, we grabbed the wrong spell. A heightened spell has a higher spell level than normal, like meta magic. Let's see, maximum. Numeric spell modified by this feat are maximized. Reach spell, I know what that is. It's a conjuration. Yeah, I messed up this one. This shielded caster. Your allies cover you while you cast complicated spells. I think this is for people that use shields and they cast. Like, this would work well with Harem, but not with this bitch. I made a mistake. I'm gonna leave this alone because I'm gonna have to respec her. I'm a dumbass. I'll take it. Raider spell focus, an accomplice sneaker. Get that one. Get that one. Yep. I'm sorry. More damage. More damage. Web? No. Create pit. Oh my god. Create pit saved me so many times. Well, you got transmutation, so we got webbing. Go with that one. But we're not just doing that one. You're gonna need to have some... God, I want all of these. Especially create pit, bro. Create... We need something for you to be safe. Oh shit, where did all this come from? Cunning Fox, the target becomes smarter. The spell grants a +4 enhancement bonus to intelligence. That's for chat. Bonus to charisma. Or bonus to dexterity. Come on, man. That's gonna be useful for a lot of people. Ragngar. Let's go with the mages. Here we go. What do we have here? Coordinated. Deft hands. Lightning reflexes. Skill focus. Spell focus. Do you have a spell focus on anything? Doesn't look like it. You have a weapon focus. I just added the spell focus. Your spell focus, god damn. What are your abilities? I would say evocation. I would say evocation. Not anything else. Greater spell, Jesus. Allied spellcaster. Whenever you or an adjacent to an ally who also has this feat, you receive a +4 on the concentration checks and level checks made to overcome spell resistance. Allied spellcaster. +8 to add to the difficulty class for all saving throw. Yes. Let's be honest. We're not hitting our mark. This is what adds to our DC so we can hit our mark. And you already got Mirror's Image. That's going to be good for you. Scorching Ray. Bro. Frigid Touch or Scorching Ray. Because you're going to be in close quarter combat. So Frigid Touch. This spell is available too. What do you mean? This spell is available too. So, are you saying that I already have this ability? Oh, it's right fucking there, right in front of my face. Scorching Ray. What will this do? Oh yeah, it's already marked off. Okay. I'll give the fire moves to Octavia. I'll give the other moves to you. But you gotta have an evocation. Fuck it. You can have it. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't matter. I'm thinking about like weird ideas like, bro, what if you focus on lightning and she focuses on fire? I'm fucking role playing like a fucking, like a little fucking bitch. Bitch. Okay, so since my dex is low, yeah, it's who's got the highest dex? Lindsay and Shadowhunter and Octavia. Well, no, never mind, not Shadowhunter. Okay, I think that's it. I do need to respec a few people. God dang, that's
I'm there.
A lot of fucking busy work. I do have to respec people, bro. This game is all about planning and shit. Throne room, tavern. Who am I taking out on? Who's going out for a ride? It's you. You already went. We'll take Venom. Come on and take a free ride. Come on and take a free ride. Do 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 do. Oh, yeah, I have to take off that penalty. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. Old hilltop, an eerie hilltop with a little to no growth. Rumors has it that long ago, dark rituals, forgotten evil gods scarred this place. Ooh. Begin construction of a new building in the capital. Oh, like a new... I can do the kingdom stuff right here. Begin. Support the counselor's endeavors. I think we already did that. He's building the temple. Trade agreement with Sertova. You need more BP for that. There's a strong interest in spreading the stag gods' faith across. I like how it just lets you spread somebody else's faith along this region, and I'm like, who the fuck do you think you are? Yeah, just let it be, bro. Just let us spread our faith around, bro. Just let us do it, bro. I'm like, I don't even know who the fuck this is. Old hilltop. Who's up in the front? That's fine. Where is the...
I'm listening.
Where's the ability to cure curse? Here it is. There we go. Curse removed.
How may I help?
Okay. Fragment of an ancient pillar covered with eroded letters of an unknown language. I hate the lazy writing and lore of this video game sometimes, where it's just like ancient civilization, and I'm like, what's the civilization? Who knows? Who knows? And I'm like, oh my gosh, will we ever know about this ancient civilization? We never will know. Yeah, there's nothing there. What? Oh, that was it? Oh, okay. Wow, I was raring to beat somebody up.
I'm there.
And you just smacked that idea out of my face. Why won't Venom put his shirt on? Oh well. Ruined watchtower. Please let me kill something. I've been talking all day. Please. Please.
In due time.
I'll suck your dick. Oh shit.
Let's strike from the shadows.
Greater wolf. Who's got the highest stealth? Her stealth is the highest.
Ready and willing.
I just realized something. You guys just leveled up. Doesn't that mean like you have space for it? And yes, there is. Should have done that. Should have done that beforehand. Fucking mages and they're waiting to rest and shit. Blessed sword. Sounds dope. Put it in. See invisibility. It's too late for that. Too late for that. Protection from evil. Put that right there. Fine. Do a quick save right there.
I'm not afraid.
Your stubby little fucking legs.
Out of my way!
Berserker can bless one ally within a close range. A blessed ally gains a +2 second bonus on attack rolls and skill checks. There we go. Sounds pretty good to me.
This will hurt!
I'll take that hit.
Oh!
Burning hands. All right, Venom. Let's see what you got. Oh damn, Venom's got. Oh, Venom. Oh, Venom's fast. Oh goddamn.
Run them through!
Damn.
Magritio, Turinos.
He's gonna attack me. I know it. Nice. Nice block. Nice block. Make big Venom. Big. Big Venom.
We
Go.
can do it!
Go.
Let's hear you cry!
Nice sneak attack. There we go. That'll help him out. That's for me.
You should have run!
Oh. Oh, block. Look. Kick, punch, block. Kick, block, punch, block. Pummeling. Flurry of blows. That's the stunning fist. An extra attack.
Strike with all your might.
You missed, Venom. What the fuck? What are we doing, everybody? Are we? There we go. Kick, punch, block. Venom, you were missing your
Follow if
hits.
you dare.
You want to tell me why? Tell me why you ain't nothing. Tell me why you ain't nothing. We gotta bring back boy bands. We hoard these women so hard, they don't care about boy bands, they just care about money. Don't make fun of my stubby legs ever again.
I do what I must.
We'll just toss you. That's right, we'll just toss you. Never tell the elf. Don't tell the elf about this.
I'm off.
You're going to have to toss me. Ooh. Okay. I will end it here. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. Got a lot of the busy work out of the way, but there's more to be had. It looks like we gotta go back to the kingdom real quick. But thanks so much for joining me. I have some more Hard Ranch streams to put out. I put 2 down, and I have more to put down for tomorrow. I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Have a good one.